Salutations and good morrow everyone, welcome back to another grounded video where today we're talking hidden items in the natural resources tab when you run through the admin code. So if you guys want to see some of the new items that could be coming to grounded, this is a good video for you guys. If you guys don't want to be spoiled, now's a good time to click away. But let's hop through and let's talk about what I did here. So first of all, this is after the bug strike back update's been officially launched, and what I did is I run a admin commode is a bathroom, not a command. Command that says unlock and research all recipes. So when I do that, it unlocks all sorts of cool things inside of this tab. So I thought, what better thing to do than to go through and read it. So I'm going to move myself down a little bit here. Whee! That way we can read everything. All right, perfect. So as you guys see here, we have a lab chair and a lab chair. Both of these, it says an actual chair that was shrunk down for the use in the labs. You stole this. So these are not actually in the game yet. I don't know if this means we're actually going to be able to grab lab chairs in the future, but I'm hoping so we can decorate our bases more. But right now, those have been in the game for a long time. Gum nuggets we already know about. Pebblets, plant fiber, leaves, all that, sprigs, all that we know about. Thorns. Thorn from stem of the rose. We know that there are roses in the game, guys. If we come right over here, let me just run out of my castle here for a moment. We should be able to look over and see the rose bushes that are right here. Yeah. So if that's true, at some point we may be getting thorns that come off of these roses in this area that's right here. Come on. Get up there, Pete. There we go. Out of these roses that are right here. It makes sense we'd be able to pull thorns off of them. Maybe in the future we'll be able to make some sort of weapon out of thorns. Or maybe some throwing weapons, a spike grenade, something like that. But right now, yes, there are roses in the game. And now we can see that there are thorns inside of there. Those have also been in there for a while. Web fiber, sap, pollen, dewdrops, dirty drop, weed stems, grass planks, and corn tops. All these are normal. Shiny ant head. This has been in the game for a long time. It's the head of a shiny ant. I have never seen a shiny ant in the game. I don't know if they plan on doing anything with this. This is another one that's been in the game forever. All right, all that's normal. Ant pheromone, though. This one is a stinky ball of ants manipulator. Smells like foot cheese. So that's been updated slightly. It is just a purple orb at the moment. But that leads me to believe we're going to be getting the queen ant sometime soon, because pheromones from ants is how they communicate and how they know where to go. So could be getting something like that soon. Maybe controlling ants in the future. That'd be really cool. Flower petals, clay, fertilizer. We have a bag of fertilizer in the backyard. That's right over in this area, right up here. That's what this is. This is a bag of fertilizer. It's not open anywhere, so we can't grab it. But I'm assuming at some point we're probably going to be able to get some fertilizer from this bag, maybe, and then be able to use that fertilizer for all of our crop plots, because we have crop plots that we can put down that are right here. The garden patches, and when you build one of those, you can actually fertilize it with rotten meat at the moment, but in the future maybe we'll be getting something that's not just rotten meat. Okay, let's get back over here and let's keep going. Quartzite, dry grass junk, juice drop, soda drop, thistle needle, dandelion tuft. All these are the same. Polaroid picture. This is just a image slot for when you're taking pictures, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, stink bug plating. So this is a new one. Well, this one's been in the game for a long time. It's like a third part, like ladybug wing would be for the ladybugs. It's like a third rare part that isn't in the game yet. I'm assuming it might come in the future for maybe stronger versions of the bug. I was actually kind of surprised not to see ladybug wings get added when they added the ladybird beetles. Thinking maybe those ones would be able to fly or something like that, but it wasn't. Both of these have been in the game for a while. Another one of those hidden things inside of the code. Grub face plates, another thing, and weevil parts. Both of these, like the other two, been in the game for a long time and nothing's ever been done with them. All right, then we have, let's see, bee fuzz, boiling gland, bombardier parts, berry chunks, spider venom, spider chunks, spider fangs, slime mold. All these are all been in the game. All can be found. Here we go. Strider legs. This is a strider from a water slider, long and slim, but surprisingly robust. If we go over, I have a different thing unlocked as well that allows me to go through and look at some other armor pieces. And at one point, we did have strider skates. Oop, I clicked on it and broke my game. But we did have strider skates in the game at one point that was making it to that was gonna make it so we could run on water. But another one of those things not in the game yet. I don't know if pond sliders are going to come in the game. If I think they're going to, it's probably going to be to the upper yard area. Okay, so now that we're back into grounded and moving back down through things again, so we went over the strider legs. We have water boatman fins that's been in the game. Lily pad wax, lily pad membrane. I think that this one's been replaced. Cattail fluff. This one gets me excited. A bundle of fluffy seeds from the head of a cattail plant, warm and insulating. This gets me excited because we do have cattails in the game. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. There's some more that's on that side of the pond. There's more over there. So they're all over the place. There's 2 more over there. And with us going near the shed, we heard it sounded kind of like a cold biome music over there. So possibly those 2 together are going to mean a cold biome for us in the future. But we can't really say 100% that that's going to come to the game, but we're really hoping that that is what is going to come to the game very, very soon here. Okay, let's get back into here again. Eelgrass strands, we already have. Leech sacks, a bundle of breathable leech skin. This right now, there are no leeches in the game. Leeches used to be in the game back when we go into the dev world before, and they were working for the most part, but now they're not in the game. I don't know why. I think it might be because the items that we were going to go into making the items from them, like the harpoon gun and stuff like that, was completely broken. To show you guys what I'm talking about, if I come over here to the crafting menu and I come to weapons and scroll down a little bit, there was actually at one point a harpoon gun that was in the game, as you can see right here. Harpoon gun, harpoon bolt, venom harpoon bolt, and bone harpoon bolt. All those were in the game. In order to make that, you did need a leech sack in order to make those. More on this dragonfly slayer you guys are seeing right here in a minute. But going back over here, let's scroll down here, down to finding our, there it is, leech sack. All right, live aphid, that's because they were putting in pets, so we already have that. Crow feather piece, ant eggs, black ant parts, these are all normal. Everchar pupa hud, all that is all good. All right, now we start getting into some crazy things here. Mantis stuff. So Mantis stuff, I don't know why there's 2 sets of it, but right now there's 2 different sets. I'm assuming maybe that's going to mean that there may be 2 different Mantises in the game. I doubt that, but it's possible. Gunpowder and dark mold. Sounds like we're going to be getting another kind of grenade in the future, so maybe we can use gunpowder to make that stronger bomb, because right now we just have the infected goo bombs with the ant eggs, so hopefully we get a new one of those in the future. The Mantis is something that's being worked on right now. It is going to be an orchid mantis, but we're not sure quite when that's coming to the game yet. There it goes again, a 3rd time that this Mantis stuff is in here. This time it's all head pieces. If I click on any of those, it will crash my game, just as a FYI. Roly-poly shell parts, super venom sacks, all these have been in the game for a while. Then we have rust, a nugget of hard-packed pebblet dust, not very good at hand as a handed tool, but can stun on impact when thrown. This could be a new version of the Shinobi Sneeze that we could be getting in the future. That would be pretty cool. Ladybug wings make a 2nd appearance in here now. Strider legs making a 2nd appearance. A lot of these other items, maybe that tells us water striders are going to be coming to the game. That'd be really cool. More broodmother chunks and stuff like that, because I think they're working on new broodmother armor. So that'd be really cool. Hardened sprig. This is reinforced with resin. Resin's right underneath it. It's just a sprig with resin on it. I don't know what this is for. Possibly stronger weapons or something in the future. Ant acid. This is something that is not in the game yet, but formic acid distilled from ant acid gland, smells like vinegar. This is also something that a whip scorpion would use as well. Nectar slurry. Thick paste blended together with nectar, so hopefully nectar slurry means we're going to be getting more crafting or more tameable creatures in the future. Maybe with nectar we might be able to get ladybugs or something like that. I think that'd be cool. Maybe assuming how the ants are so much after nectar, maybe we can get ants. Honey, we don't have that in the game yet, but more on that in just a second, because we're going to talk some traps. Mushroom algae, mushroom sprout, granola bars, nectar, aphid, honeydew, billy hog stuff, candy corn, apples, cricket meat. This is one that's also been in the game for a while. People are probably going to ask me about this. It's it says it's a snack food that you can eat. I haven't been able to see any crickets in the game yet. I don't know if crickets are going to come in the game. This has been in here for a long time. Okay, so we got more stuff. We've had mint, spoiled meat, raw aphid meat, aphid jerky, all that, all the different kinds of jerky and stuff like that, coming all the way down here till we get to sour candy. And we have pop rocks here, 2 different kinds of candy here. Both of them have the exact same description right now, a mouth puckering splinter from a sour candy. I don't know if that means we're going to be getting another candy type in the game yet. I'm assuming no, because it hasn't been in the game, and we already have spicy and salty and fresh. So maybe we'll get it in the future, but right now I'm not seeing that in the game, and that's been in here for quite some time. Donut chunks, you can actually find donuts in the trash heap that is all the way over here. There are donuts inside of this trash can, but they're all rotten. Right now attacking them does nothing for you but give you rotten donut pieces. Okay, going back over to our crafting menu, going down, scuba mask. This was just a replacement for what is now the diving mask. Rotten gas mask has been moved. Rotten face mask and stuff's all in the game. Still, you can go and find it. Marksman cap. This was what was in the game before they added the crow feather cap. Buoyancy thingy. This is just something that's broken. Wrap of the Blooming Assassin crashes your game when you click on it. Go ahead and get grounded, load it up again here. All right, so yeah, that crashes your game, like I said. So, but yeah, the wrap of the Blooming Assassin and Shin Guard's Blooming Assassin, when you look at the images for them, they actually look like some pieces of gear from the Orchid Mantis, so probably that's what that's coming from. There's also a hat, like a mask of the Blooming Assassin or something like that, and also there is a scythe as well that goes with that stuff. Thorn, this was a specialty hat that's not in the game. Really pulley stuff that's in there. Salty jewels, I don't know why there's 4 different salty jewels here. The Debug sword is a legendary sword. It's just what they use to test swinging of weapons. The rotten stinger spears in the game already. Acorn shovel, rotten black ant shovel. This isn't in the game quite yet. Basketball, this is nothing but a pebblet. Ultimate armor glue. This stuff was in the game for a while but got removed and now has been replaced with just repair glue. Compass, I really hope this comes to the game because I really want to know what direction you're traveling in. Clover glider, still being worked on, invalid game item. This has been in here for a long time and hasn't had anything done with it. Invalid -1 game items. This used to be a boomerang. It is now crashes your game if you click on it. Question mark parts. This looks like the question mark parts that are going to be going into the embiggening cocktail, so that's probably what those are. And then we have all of our smoothies. So that's all the items that are under natural resources. But I do have one more thing that I want to show you guys here that's inside of my build menu. When I click over here, what you guys will start to notice is I have a lot more things in here, like some more traps and turrets and stuff. The slingshot turret, I'm pretty sure this was replaced with the pebblet turret, but I'm hoping we still get a slingshot in the future. Pebblet dumper, this would be like a castle protection thing. You'd put it on the wall. If I go into my build menu, I believe inside of crafting menu and go here, I can look at a few more of these. Yeah, okay, so catapult launches things into the air. Spike strips we already have, lure trip we already have. Pebblet dumper filled with pebbles and dump on insects may be placed on a wall. So this is going to be one that's like filled with pebblets and dump on things for base protection. Slingshot turret launches pebbles into the distance. We already have a turret now, so I'm guessing that was placed. Plasma orb generates lightning. Definitely not anything that's being worked on right now. Honey trap decreases movement speed. This could be something that gets added very soon with us having honey jar being up on the table. Ice trap, slip inside. This is one that I don't know how they're going to incorporate this into the game yet, but it's going to be very slippery. And then the explosive bird trap, it's been in the game for a long time. And then this grinder is just the grinder that we have now in the actual grinder that's right there. It was just the original placeholder for the grinder. But guys, right now, that's all the hidden stuff. The last thing that I could talk about that a lot of people ask me about all the time is this dragonfly slayer that's in here. They're like, Sim, what's the dragonfly slayer? It says it's a far too big to be called a sword, massive, thick, heavy, and far too chewy. Requires a large amount of guts to wield. So this one right now, it used to be damage full and speed next to nothing, right? Well, now it's not even anything in the game. It's damage next to nothing, speed halfway, and it's a bee stinger and a gum nugget, and it's definitely not the final, and I don't know if this is actually being worked on. And also, as far as I know, this is the only tier 4 item in the game. So I don't know if we actually are going to go to tier 4. Know that they have a setup to go to tier 4. But for right now, that's everything that's in here, guys, that we can go and check out. So guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And if you guys have any other questions, please let me know down in that comment section. I'd love to answer all of your guys' questions for you. But as always, I'll see all of you guys